Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and we're here for a Rangers transfer update. We've got Jefte to talk about, and we've also got a former player potentially returning to Rangers in Nikola Katic. Who are we going to begin with? Screw it, we'll begin with Nikola Katic. This one has been in the pipeline, brother. It's been in the pipeline for a few weeks, pretty much since the start of this window. Apparently there is an offer from Rangers towards Nikola Katic. Should you choose to accept it? Will he accept it? Right, former Rangers man, never wanted rid of him in the first place. Is he a better see, to me, I think Katic reminds me of Balogun, a younger Balogun, 8 years younger than Balogun. If we sign Katic, man, we could literally Katic could give us like another decade, like if he plays his cards right. I mean, he suffered a massive injury, and I think it's so similar to Hadji. It's like good players for us who have suffered massive injuries have just been completely and utterly forgotten about. I mean, at least, you know, Yanis Hadji, who I believe, by the way, has been offered a contract extension. Hopefully that gets agreed. But at least when you actually think of it, Hadji never got moved on, even though he was very close. Like, Katic did, and, you know, I think Katic in the Rangers starting 11 improves this team massively. I think he's better than Proper. I mean, on his day, I think between him and Suter it's probably close, but at the same time, I mean, you're basing Katic off what he was doing, you know, years ago, like 4, 5, 6 years ago. So for that reasoning, I can't exactly go completely all out and back Nikola Katic to the moon. But he's had a decent enough career at FC Zurich. Understands what it's like to play for Rangers. It wouldn't really be a risk because he knows the league, he knows the club, he knows what's required of him. He's one of those guys that helped us the first time round close the gap in Europe and also domestically. So here, can he help do it again? Probably. So I mean, I'm going to give the green light for Nikola Katic. Come on, son, back to Rangers, brilliant. But there could be a green light in the other direction. Jefte, Brazilian left back, recently, just turned 21. Good left back, a lot of potential. Chelsea are interested, right? Chelsea, I mean, they've literally got more money than sense. So honestly, look how much Chelsea overpay for bums, man. We're talking about literal jobbers that we've never heard of. Now, you could be like, well, you know, those bums that you're talking about we've never heard of will be saying the exact same things about Jefte, potentially. But, I mean, honestly, I want at least double digits for Jefte. Is he worth that? Probably not. We need to see a wee bit more. But at the same time, Chelsea have got the money. Chelsea could give us 65 million for the guy. Yo, and he's not worth it. He's not worth it. Oh, he's not worth it. Who's making up this deal? Yeah, no one's making up this deal, but Chelsea could give us, like, unlimited amount of money if they truly wanted to sign this guy. Will they? Probably not. Is there any truth into this? Well, according to every Celtic fan, there's not. So I mean, I might have to take their word for it. They know more than us here on Fog Football. But in terms of Jefte, I mean, I don't even know what his transfer market value is. But Jefte, son, good game against United, and then pissed it all up against the wall when Bruno Fernandes got in at the back post. Soul destroying, to be honest. Still not really over that one, sore one. But yeah, what I would say about Rangers is a positive to take out of this absolute shit show of a season is that we've created a few sellable assets, and I feel like in previous seasons that's not been the case. We've not actually had barely anyone to sell, but I look at this season and, you know, Igamani, Jefte. I mean, I think, I'm not talking about selling the Salah yet, but if he keeps consistently doing what he's been doing, he'll have a decent price tag to him. So hopefully we can see that. But here, if the likes of Jefte go, Igamani go, there's no real excuses not to bring Tierney in a permanent deal. I mean, I've seen links to him to West Ham and Villarreal, and I mean, would I blame him for going to those two? Look at the state we're in. Probably not, but at the same time, Tierney, people like Tierney got to look at us and go, you know what? maybe I can help them get back. Because if you know, make no mistake about it, I know Tierney's not turned up in every single big game, but his goals and assists are insane. He'd fit into any good Rangers team. He'd be crucial to any good Rangers team. The fact of the matter is this: there's a few players in that team being held back by the absolute dross around them, and yeah, I mean, as for Jefte's good, right? But I'd be lying if I said he wasn't defensively a bit of a liability. I mean, what I would ideally like is sell Jefte for a bit of profit, big profit, and actually start to bring in fullbacks. That's first priority is to defend. Now at the same time, here, keep Jefte, and maybe bring in a left back who first priority is to defend. In an ideal world, that's what you do, but we need to learn to sell our assets, folks. You can't just keep selling them or letting them go for peanuts or selling them for peanuts. So anyway, folks, that's it here for Flog Football. Back very soon. And more news. Check out the preview show, upload it earlier the day, and peace.